you know where the boundaries of the universe lie? With the knowledge humanity has gathered so far, the universe seems to be one of the rare things with infinite space, containing billions upon billions of stars, far outnumbering the grains of sand on Earth's beaches. Yet why is it that, after millions of years of history, humans have still not found another planet with life like Earth? Among those countless stars, there are numerous stories of sightings or even direct encounters with extraterrestrial beings. However, there is still no reliable evidence proving their existence. No official organization has dared to confirm the reality of extraterrestrial life until September 12, 2023, when Mexico's Congress took the first steps toward recognizing this possibility. So what exactly happened? Let's find out in today's video. Jaime Maussan was perhaps an unknown name to the world until September 12, 2023, when his findings on extraterrestrial beings were presented before Mexico's Congress. Two peculiar-looking bodies were displayed in the Mexican Congress in Mexico City. These figures had eyes, noses, mouths, arms, and legs similar to humans, but they were smaller, with disproportionately large skulls compared to their bodies. The journalist and UFO researcher explained the origins of these specimens, which were discovered in a sand mine in Cusco, Peru, in 2017. Using dating methods from the National Autonomous University of Mexico, UNAM, it was determined that one body was 700 years old, while the other dated back as far as 1,800 years. Maussan claimed before Congress that scientists at UNAM had concluded that the bodies were not part of Earth's evolutionary process, with nearly 1/3 of their DNA being of unknown origin. However, the next day, UNAM researcher Julieta Fierro stated that the university had never validated such claims and that Maussan's data was unfounded. She clarified that the university only performed dating tests and did not confirm these were extraterrestrial remains. The situation escalated when Jose Zalce Benitez, director of the Mexican Navy's Health Sciences Institute, revealed that 3D X-rays and DNA analysis indicated the specimens were not human remains. During his presentation to Congress, Maussan described the two bodies, which were displayed in small boxes, with 3 fingers on each hand and elongated heads. He declared, "I believe there is clear evidence that we are dealing with specimens that are not human and are not related to any other species on Earth. All possibilities should be open for scientific institutions to investigate them." He concluded his remarks by asserting that we are not alone. This hearing was convened by Sergio Gutierrez, a lawmaker from Mexico's ruling party, who hoped it would set a precedent for similar events in Mexico. The purpose of the hearing was to legislate on this phenomenon as part of space protection laws, potentially making Mexico the first country in the world to acknowledge the presence of extraterrestrial beings on Earth. However, the congressional session quickly attracted polarized reactions worldwide. Maussan faced backlash and criticism from skeptics who questioned the authenticity of his presentation. One Twitter user remarked that the event demonstrated Mexico's disregard for science, while another joked that Maussan should be named the president of intergalactic relations. In fact, Maussan is a well-known figure in the field of UFO and extraterrestrial research in Mexico. His full name is Jaime Maussan, born in 1953. He studied journalism at the National Autonomous University of Mexico and the University of Miami in Ohio, USA. Since the 1970s, he has worked as a journalist for various newspapers and broadcast agencies, including Televisa. At Televisa, he served as a U.S. correspondent and led the Sunday Stories program, focusing on unidentified flying objects, UFOs, extraterrestrials, and supernatural phenomena. In June 2017, Maussan participated in the analysis of 5 mummies discovered in Peru at a UNESCO World Heritage Site in Nazca. For those unfamiliar, Nazca is a renowned archaeological site famous for its geometric shapes etched into a dry desert plain spanning 53 miles between the towns of Nazca and Palpa in southern Peru. These shapes include hummingbirds, monkeys, spiders, lizards, human faces, and many other enigmatic designs. Images of Maussan's alleged extraterrestrial discoveries were first broadcast in a documentary. One of the mummies appeared to show a figure bent over, with an elongated skull and 3 fingers on each hand and foot. Maussan claimed this was the body of an alien. However, the discovery was exposed as a hoax. The mummy was determined to be that of a human child. Despite this, Mawson has never abandoned his hope of proving the existence of extraterrestrials. He once argued that the Nazca lines were created by aliens. However, science has proven that these lines are entirely human-made. They were first noticed when airplanes began flying over the Peruvian desert in the 1920s. In 1927, Toribio Mejia Cespe, a Peruvian doctor and anthropologist, became the first scientist to study the lines. He theorized that the large drawings were ceremonial artifacts of the Inca civilization. These geoglyphs were created by removing the layer of iron oxide-coated pebbles that covered the desert surface. Once the pebbles were removed, the lighter-colored soil beneath formed a stark contrast with the surrounding areas. The Nazca Plateau contains hundreds of simple lines and geometric patterns, along with over 70 depictions of animals, insects, and human faces. This area, which spans nearly 200 square miles, includes the largest figure, measuring almost 300 meters in length. The geoglyphs have endured due to the extremely arid climate, absence of wind, and stable temperatures of the Nazca region. The Nazca Desert is one of the driest places on Earth, with an average temperature of about 25 degrees Celsius. These conditions have kept the lines from being eroded by sand or obscured by wind. As for the alleged alien bodies recently unveiled by Mawson, it remains unclear whether they are among those discovered in 2017, as they were never officially disclosed in Peru. The hearing on extraterrestrial life in Mexico occurred just 2 months after a similar session at the U.S. Congress. During that session, David Grush, an intelligence officer in the U.S. Air Force, claimed that officials had encountered extraterrestrial beings, but concealed the information. He also alleged that the U.S. government was in possession of spacecraft of non-human origin. On the contrary, U.S. officials denied Grush's accusations, calling them entirely baseless. A Pentagon spokesperson stated that, to date, there has been no verified information suggesting the U.S. is harboring UFOs, either in the past or the present. If credible evidence were to surface, the Department of Defense promised to thoroughly investigate. The U.S. space agency NASA has declared that one of its top priorities is the search for life elsewhere in the universe. However, so far, NASA has found no reliable evidence of extraterrestrial life. At present, no country in the world has officially confirmed the existence of aliens or unidentified flying objects. Everything remains speculative, based on rumors and unclear images or videos. If Mexico were to become the first country to acknowledge the existence of extraterrestrials, it would undoubtedly send shockwaves through public opinion. The universe is an infinite expanse containing trillions of planets. It's hard to believe that among them, there isn't at least one with life similar to Earth. Therefore, the search for extraterrestrial life is a serious endeavor, and scientists are making increasing efforts to achieve it. Even before the concept of the multiverse emerged, humanity had been studying the possibility of alien life extensively. The first serious search for extraterrestrial life using radio waves took place in 1960. Astronomer Frank Drake used 2 radio telescopes to search for signals from planets potentially orbiting stars located 10 to 12 light-years from Earth. However, the study yielded no results. Later, another project called Phoenix was launched in 1995 to survey 800 star systems within 25 light-years of Earth. This project also produced no promising results and was concluded in 2000. Today, the effort continues with the Allen Telescope Array, consisting of 42 antennas capable of tuning into microwave frequencies across the Milky Way. Sensitive telescopes, such as the James Webb Space Telescope, can detect subtle variations in light from distant exoplanets, enabling researchers to identify oxygen, sulfur, or other gases that might suggest microbial life. Recently, these efforts may have detected the first magnetic field around a distant planet, a crucial factor for shielding life from radiation emitted by nearby stars. Within our own solar system, exploration missions are collecting samples to search for fossils or molecules that might indicate microorganisms thrived on Mars billions of years ago when the planet was warmer and wetter. On Earth, scientists are studying extreme environments, such as Chile's deserts or deep ocean trenches, to better understand how life could persist in harsh conditions. The search for extraterrestrial life is a long journey, but planetary scientists are optimistic that new methods will soon reveal that we are not alone in the universe. Thank you for watching the video. For now, goodbye, and see you next time.